Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millers Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin' Outdoors sponsors and enjoy the show.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin' Outdoors Live Show. We are live from the Lawler Timber Company Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. It is Mother's Day weekend, 70 degrees outside as we speak, cloudy with an east-southeast wind at 3 miles an hour. I got a lot of stuff to go over this morning. Got some cool videos. We have got some public meetings next week that I'm going to go over in detail. But first of all, let's bring up Maddie Smith. She is the queen of Millers Ferry right now with her, I call it the Maddie's Bridgeport Summer Team Trail. Gets kicked off tomorrow. Maddie, you had a very successful spring trail, but you're starting a summer trail tomorrow.
Oh, yes, sir. Summer's where it all started. Summer's where we will continue to have something. 1 o'clock weigh-in was the big deal when I started all this, so we will continue with the 1 o'clock weigh-in. And last one for spring, Ben Etheridge and Ryan Schroeder won AOI, and they won $2,700 plus they placed, so it ended up being about $3,000 they won. And we did that with C&B, $1,000 Angler of the Year bonus. So
absolutely, and that right there, that really did help, and they gonna do that for the summer team trail also, right?
Yes, sir, they will. It'll be $1,000 to the summer as well. So they've given us $2,000 overall for it all.
And that's just added on bonus money from
yes,
what the tournament trail already pays off. So that's pretty daggone good.
Oh yeah, we were able to give them $1,700 and then the $1,000 from Community Bank.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's tomorrow. You blast off at Safe Daylight, but the summer series is the weigh-ins at 1 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock.
Yes, sir. So I know last year we did have a May tournament planned that was a 3 o'clock weigh-in. That is not how this one works this year. It is 1 o'clock across the board. Be in the slough at 1 where someone can see you, and that'll be the same throughout the entire series.
How many you got signed up in the morning?
I've got 35 right now.
Okay, so we'll probably hit that 50 then, because it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day, and from what I've been seeing, and not only in on Millers Ferry, but the moppers, they've been them 18, 20-pound bags are pretty darn common this spring.
Yep, they are. It's just I've looked at that weather so many times because we've got rain, we've got high water. I know nothing you can do about it, but it's supposed to
No,
be extremely pretty tomorrow. I've looked and looked.
it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's a 20% chance of showers. It might rain a little bit this
Yeah.
afternoon. Now, Maddie, are you gonna be here this evening? If somebody wants to sign up, can they get up with you this evening, or just be at the landing in the morning?
So you can pay at the land in the morning, sign up, do everything that morning. Or I will be in Rolling Cooper this evening. You can just call, text. I'll be there about 2:00, 3:00. Just give me a call, text, and I'll tell you where to meet me.
And there's her number on the screen, 334-830-6490. Maddie Smith, Bridgeport Team Trail Summer Series kicks off tomorrow. And all those guys that are fishing for Angler of the Year, all of them start at zero tomorrow, Maddie.
Everybody starts over. It's a whole new playing field.
All right, my dear, I'm gonna miss it tomorrow. I got a project I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'll be watching, and you'll have some stuff on your Bridgeport Team Trail Facebook page, correct?
Yes, sir. And we probably will start getting back into the live. We had some problems with it,
Yeah.
but we will probably start getting back in the live starting this series.
All right. Well, as soon as you go live, I'll share it on my Facebook page too. So
All right.
it's gonna be a lot of fun, and that will be at 1:00. Now remember, tomorrow the weigh-in's at 1:00, and if you want to drive down there and see some of the top anglers in the southeast, they'll be at the Bridgeport Summer Team Trail kickoff tomorrow afternoon at 1:00 at Bridgeport City Landing. Maddie Smith, tournament director. Thank you, darling.
Thank you. Bye,
See you
y'all.
later. Bye bye. Now I'm gonna tell you what, I'm mighty proud of that girl. She does some great work. She started that trail, and she really does a great job at it. All right, y'all, let's talk about some stuff that's happening next week. And I'm gonna start off with the Alabama Cooperative Extension Service Wilcox County Hog Management Workshop. That will be next Wednesday. Sign up starts at 1:00. The seminar is from 9:15 to 1:30, and they do ask you to sign up, pre-sign up. You can call 334-682-4289, or there's the email. You can email. It is a hog management workshop. It is a seminar on feral pigs, management and damage mitigation. And all you landowners that have a pig problem might want to sign up for that. Now, here's what I want to really spend some time on. Next Wednesday at the Wilcox Female Institute in Camden, and next Thursday at the shop in Monroeville, Alabama, from 6 till 8, Mitch Reed and the Nature Conservancy people will be having a public meeting. The United States Army Corps of Engineers Mobile District and the Nature Conservancy of Alabama will host 3 open public meetings for the Claiborne and Millers Ferry Lock and Dam Fish Passage Study. Now, this project will reconnect one of the most biodiverse river systems in the world, and it is a very, very complex, modern engineered project. They are going to bypass the Millers Ferry Lock and Dam with a fish passage, and it is amazing. I have been privy to the preliminary studies, and I have talked to Mitch, and it is a great project. I am supporting it 100%, but you can learn about what this project means for you, what it means for your community at one of these public meetings. All the meetings are from 6 to 8 p.m. And if you got any questions or anything, I would urge you, and I put it up on my Facebook page this morning, if you really want to know something about it, I recorded a podcast with Mitch Reed, who is the director of the Alabama Nature Conservancy, It is podcast number 187, and he goes through it in detail of how the Nature Conservancy and the Army Corps of Engineers had a $3 million preliminary study on doing this. And I'm telling you, they have dotted every I and they have crossed every T. And you have got to hear how they're going to do this. It's going to be amazing. And if you're in Camden area, the Monroe area, I'm not going to make the Camden meeting because we have a live show from 5 till 6. I might get there late, but I will definitely be in Monroeville on Thursday night so I can get the full meeting. So public meeting, reconnecting the river system, May the 17th, Wilcox Female Institute, and on Thursday, May the 18th at the shop in Monroeville from 6 till 8 o'clock. Y'all try to make it if you can. All right, next weekend, the Extreme Bass Challenge West Alabama Team Trail will be back at Bridgeport City Landing. John McAlpin is the tournament director. It is a 35 boat payout, first place $2,500, $200 entry fee, and that will be next weekend. You can get up with John. There's his number on the screen. And then also on the 20th of May, Outdoor Friends Forever is having their family fishing day. And if you want to get signed up, go to the website, www.outdoorfriendsforever.com, or you can email Jim Hardy, jim@outdoorfriendsforever.com. That is a family-friendly event that most of you really want to attend. They do great work with those with those special needs kids. Also, this is an event that I'm very interested in. It's the Upper Delta Grinnell Tournament. It will be May the 20th. Entry fee is $100 a boat, cash only, lunker included, launch included. It's at Live Oak Landing, safe daylight to 3 o'clock. It is going. I don't know how to catch them things, but these guys that fish in this tournament, it's amazing how they catch those Grinnell. And I'm going to keep up with it. If you want to get involved in it or fish in it, call Anthony Dorman at 251-377-8392. And that's going to be a great event next weekend. And then next Thursday, the Bridgeport Fruit Jar Tournament comes back to Roland Cooper, Bridgeport City Landing. That will be next Thursday at 3 o'clock. And then next weekend, the 26th and 27th, the A&M 40th anniversary Coyote Classic will be going on down around Monroeville, Alabama. And you can call Anderson. Well, don't call him. He said he would prefer that you texted him with information on that event at 251-362-0579. It is for 2 or 3 man teams. Both team members got to be present. It's a pretty detailed event, and you need to get up with him. And I'll put this flyer up on my Facebook page. It's got all the information. It will be a 40th anniversary cookout down there next weekend, also at A&M Pawn Shop. And then here's the big boy coming up, the Roland Cooper State Park Big Crappie Day. The tickets are available right now. $25 adult, $15 children. This is when we have an hourly weigh-in every hour. On the hour, the biggest fish every hour wins $75. Second biggest wins $50. Third biggest $25. At the end of the day, the biggest fish of the day wins a $500 check from the Community Neighbor Bank and a trophy. And the youth big fish of the day gets a $250 check from Town Country United Bank and a trophy. It is a great event. Every hour is sponsored by some of our great sponsors, and this is going to be a whole lot of fun. This is a tournament where the pros and the novices and the bank fishermen and the river fishermen all have the same chance. Whoever catches that big fish is going to win this event, and that will be on May the 27th at Roland Cooper State Park. And then I'm really looking forward to Miss Kay Donaldson bringing her Alabama Bass Trail 100 to Bridgeport City Landing on June the 3rd. If you've never seen Alabama Bass Trail put on an event, you want to be at that one. I guarantee you that is amazing the way that they put a tournament on. Not that any of our people like Maddie don't put a good one on, but these guys are professionals. It is as organized as a BASS, FLW, any of those big events. So that will be on June the 3rd. Then the next Fruit Jar Open out of the Selma City Marina will be June the 7th. That's Wednesday afternoon. They had a great one last Wednesday. And also, this is something that if you got a kid that loves to fish, you might want to look at this University of Monongalia Bass Fishing Camp 2023. It's June the 12th through the 15th from 9 to 3 p.m. Grades K through 6. It costs $250 per kid. There's only 30 spots available, and you have to bring your lunch daily. The camp activities include casting, baits and lures, fishing techniques, knot tying, electronics, tournament prep, and there's information to get enrolled. Or check it out at the website, and you'll get to see some of them top collegiate anglers, and they're going to be helping these kids. But remember, it's only 30 spots available, so you better get signed up today. And one of the most popular events that's pretty new, well, it is new, we've been doing it about a year, is the Jugging Open that's coming back to Roland Cooper State Park on June the 17th, sponsored by CT Ward Power Sports and Dunn Sports. So you need to go ahead and get signed up for that. It is going to be $25 adults. The kids are free. Weigh-in will be at the Roland Cooper State Park T-Pier. $25. Is what it costs to enter per adult. 25 jugs limited per boat, 1 hook per jug, 3 fish weigh in, 1 over 34 inches, launch anywhere. It's just going to be a great event, and that will be on June the 17th. Woo, that's all the events I got going on. Let's see who all's on here. Shane Jones, good morning, my friend. Look forward to seeing you this afternoon. Tommy D is doing his regular good job up in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Travis Lee, how you doing? Leon Parker Andrews II, how you doing, my friend? You 65. Well, happy birthday, my friend. B-Dog's on here. How you doing, my friend? Greg O'Slim, Robbie Way, Alan Hudson, Miss Jill up in Boston, Massachusetts. How you doing, Miss Jill? Lad, Debbie Abernathy. My old cousin Jim Andrews is on here. Bucky Babb, Grandma Karen. We'll do the weather in a minute. Grandma Karen, Alan Hudson. Appreciate all of y'all tuning in this morning. I got some special stuff for you today. And I know we might run over a little bit. First thing I want to do is remind everybody of the road closure. The road closure is just a total mess. But if you're coming from Thomaston, Linden, Demopolis, Marion, anywhere from Highway 5 down 28 to Camden, when you get to 221 and you see those markers that says road closed, local traffic only, promise you it's local traffic only. You are not going to get through there. So turn right on 221, go down to McDonald's Grocery. You can turn left on 164 and come out in Camden. Or if you're in a big truck, you got to go all the way down to Highway 41 and come through downtown Camden. So heads up on that. I also wanted to show you, these are unofficial now. These are unofficial. These are the turkey game check numbers for 2023. There was a total of 18,058 turkeys game checked, called in the 22-23 season. And I say the 22-23 season because we do have a few counties that have a fall season. So it was a pretty big increase from last year. And the biggest year we had was when we had the COVID in 2020, where it was 16.8, right at 17. So it was a great year for game check. Now, how accurate that is, nobody knows, but those are the numbers I thought I would share with y'all this morning. Also, and you heard it in the, I got up Bob Coker and me signed the contract, and I'm going to be one of the, they're going to be one of my sponsors for the 40th annual World Deer Expo at the BJCC in Birmingham, Alabama, July the 21st and 23rd. We're going to have a lot of tickets to give away, but right now you can get your ticket, save $5 a ticket, and be entered in an African safari giveaway by going and buying your tickets now at the worlddeerexpo.com. I'm going to be giving away a heap of tickets. Hannah Barron's going to be there, her and her daddy Jeff. Bubba Buck will be there. Old Turtle Man will be there. The Turkey Man, Eddie Salter, will be there. And of course, we'll get every one of those guys on the show with us before that big Deer Expo in July. I'm looking forward to promoting that. Now, let me play y'all a few cool videos. I got a new camera mount on my boat. It's called a YOLO Tech, and it goes in where your lights go in, and it runs off the battery, so you can run your camera all day long. And I tried it out the other day, and me and Joe Allen Dunn went fishing last Friday, or last Saturday morning, or last Friday evening, after the show Friday, I think, last week. And we put in, and then here comes old Bug Carlton. And Bug put his boat in, and he forgot to tie the rope up, and it floated out. But I call this video Three Old Fat Men Launching at Ellis's Landing. Y'all look for some more cool videos like that right there. I tell you what, that was fun. I enjoyed editing that. And also, y'all hear me talk about the Grampian Hill wildlife all the time, and we've got cameras all over the place. And this is a great video that one of our cameras captured, and I call this the critters in Grampian Hills playing after hunting season went out. You never know what you're going to see out here in the Grampian Hills. And Tommy brought me this video the other day, and I put it up, and I think I got it ID'd. This is some shiners that are in all the streams and Pursley Creek out here in the Grampian Hills, but they are so beautiful. I mean, they're called, and I think we identified this right, but some of you that see it tell me, I think these are rainbow shiners. So look at this and see what you think. Wasn't they pretty? I tell you what, I enjoy that. Now, this is something everybody knows me and birds, how much I love birds. Now, this video was shot day before yesterday, right out here in the Grampian Hills, and it's of a what you call a spotted sandpiper. Now, spotted sandpiper is listed on my Merlin app as rare, but I think they're uncommon, but I wouldn't say they're rare. But they have a very unique way of moving around, and I put a little music to it and thought I would share that with y'all this morning.
Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. West Alabama Land Services, Jason Daly, licensed, insured, forestry, mulching, brush cutting, and much more. Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Lofton's Bait Shop on the bypass, your first stop if you're hunting or fishing in Camden, Alabama. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., closed on Sunday for God and family. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's, outfitters for the serious sportsman. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. The 40th Annual World Deer Expo at the BJCC in Birmingham, Alabama, July the 21st through the 23rd. Buy your discount tickets now at worlddeerexpo.com and be entered for the African Safari giveaway. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy-go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now let's get back to the live show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the live show. What about that spotted sandpiper? I like the way he moves around. All right, let's go to the Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen Gettin Outdoors weekend weather forecast for Mother's Day weekend. I want to wish all you mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. And I will put Grandma Karen's weather up while I read our weather. Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m., patchy fog before 7 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 87. East winds 5 miles per hour becoming south in the afternoon. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., patchy fog after 1 a.m., otherwise cloudy with a low around 64, southeast winds 5 miles per hour becoming calm after midnight. Saturday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m., patchy fog before 10 a.m., otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 90 degrees. South winds 5 miles per hour becoming calm in the afternoon. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 67, south winds 5 miles per hour. Then Sunday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Sunny with a high near 91. West winds 5 miles per hour becoming north in the afternoon. And Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 67, northwest winds around 5 miles per hour. That is your Getting Outdoors Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weather forecast for Mother's Day weekend. And in California, it's a clear 52 degrees, winds at 4 miles per hour, humidity at 84%. We'll be 85 and sunny today. The next week will be in the 90s. Get under the shade tree, do some fishing. As soon as BD says, get outdoors. Happy Mother's Day and stay safe and enjoy. You too, Grandma Karen. I hope everything's going well for you out there in California. All right, y'all, that's all I got. It's been a great show. I appreciate everybody tuning in as always. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. I do want to remind everybody, let's go over these two events one more time, and that will be Wednesday night in Camden at the Wilcox Female Institute from 6 to 8. The people with the Alabama Nature Conservancy will be there to answer any questions about this great project, this fish passage project that they're trying to reconnect the river where the sturgeon, and I think it's 16 or 17 varieties of fish they're trying to get back up the river where they can get back up to the Cahaba River and spawn. It is a multi-million-dollar project. And you know, people say that this might not be a cost-effective project, but this project is going to be probably, it's going to be multi-million. I don't know the number. Mitch will tell us Wednesday night. But if you compare this project, which will be affecting 16 to 17 different varieties of fish and mussels and wildlife, to what they spend in California and the West Coast on the salmon, on getting those salmon breeding waters passages opened up, it's chump change. And so I want everybody to be at those meetings, go to those meetings, and let's find out how it is going to affect all of us in this area. And then also you guys, you landowners that having hog problems, the Wilcox County Hog Management Workshop will be next Wednesday at the Geesby Ferry Terminal. You can get up with any of the guys with the Extension Service and sign up for that event next Wednesday. So I did want to give you a heads up on that. Remember, the road is closed at the four-way stop in Camden, so you do have to detour around. And I do want to, as always, a lot of fishing going on this weekend. Bassmaster Leach at Lay Lake, ABT North at Pickwick, and I'm hoping to fish Logan Martins for next weekend's ABT South. That's a Allen Hudson, and it is a lot of fishing going on all over the state of Alabama. Alan, you ought to come on down here tomorrow and fish Maddie's tournament at Bridgeport. So, thanks everybody once again for tuning in. If you're hunting, fishing, I don't guess it is any hunting unless you're hog hunting or coon hunting now. But whatever you're doing in the outdoors, be sure to practice safety. I tell you, I don't ever want to report another hunting, fishing accident. Everybody have a great Mother's Day weekend. And now more than ever, God bless America. And remember what old Big Dad says, get outdoors.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no stick.